From deserted ships to vanished armies, history is filled with tales of disappearances that baffle even the most seasoned investigators. These stories have left behind unanswered questions, inspiring countless theories ranging from logical to supernatural. In this video, we delve into 4 of the most perplexing cases of all time. Join us as we explore the mysterious disappearances of a ghost yacht drifting aimlessly off the Australian coast, a Roman legion lost to history, a treasure-laden ship that vanished without a trace, and a fighter jet that simply disappeared from radar. Are these cases unsolvable, or have we overlooked clues that could finally unlock their secrets? Watch until the end and decide for yourself. The world is filled with secrets, stories buried in time, whispers carried in the wind. They speak of people, ships, even entire legions that vanished without a trace. What forces could erase a Roman army from history? What dark waters swallowed a yacht whole, leaving behind nothing but a half-eaten meal? Where did a fighter jet go as it chased a phantom on radar, only to disappear? And somewhere beneath the waves does a fortune in gold lie hidden, never to be found.
Hesitation row, not recommended for airliners.
Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. The Ghost Yacht Zoo. Our first tale takes us to the coast of Australia in April 2007. It was a seemingly ordinary day when a rescue helicopter spotted a deserted catamaran drifting off the coast of Queensland. The yacht, named Kaz the Tow, appeared intact, with its sails fluttering and the engine still running. But something was terribly wrong. There was no sign of the 3 men who had set sail just days earlier. The scene on board was unsettling. It was as if the crew had vanished into thin air. The yacht was in near-perfect condition. Food was laid out, a laptop remained switched on, and the safety equipment was untouched. It was as though the 3 men, experienced sailors, Derek Batten, Peter Tunstead, and James Tunstead, had simply stepped out for a moment, never to return. Search teams scoured the sea and the coastline for days, but there was no trace of the men. No signs of a struggle, no distress signals, and no bodies were ever found. The ocean was calm, and the conditions had been perfect for sailing. What could have possibly gone wrong? As with many mysterious disappearances, theories soon emerged. Some suggested that a freak wave may have swept them overboard. Others believed that foul play might have been involved, or perhaps the men fell victim to sudden illness, leaving no one to navigate the boat. Yet each explanation seemed as elusive as the men themselves. Without concrete evidence, the case remains a haunting enigma. The Kaz 2, forever known as the Ghost Yacht, continues to drift in the collective memory of maritime mystery. Did the sea claim their lives, or did something more sinister take place? To this day, the fate of the 3 sailors remains one of Australia's greatest maritime mysteries. the Merchant Royal, the lost treasure ship. It was the year 1641, a time when the high seas were rife with danger, adventure, and riches beyond imagination. Among these waters sailed the Merchant Royal, a grand English galleon known as the El Dorado of the seas. But little did anyone know, this ship was headed for a fate as dark and mysterious as the ocean depths it sailed upon. Commanded by Captain John Limbury, the Merchant Royal had just completed a lucrative voyage to the New World, carrying an unimaginable fortune: 100,000 pounds of gold, 400 bars of Mexican silver, and nearly 500,000 pieces of Spanish coins. In today's terms, the treasure was worth over $1.5 billion. But despite its immense wealth, the Merchant Royal had a fatal flaw: it was leaking. As the ship made its way towards England, the pumps struggled to keep the seawater out. The crew battled to stay afloat, but disaster struck when the weather turned treacherous off the coast of Land's End, Cornwall. The galleon, laden with treasure, began to sink beneath the waves. Captain Limbury and his crew abandoned ship, managing to escape with their lives, but not with the treasure. The Merchant Royal slipped into the depths, carrying its riches and secrets down with it. To this day, not a single piece of that immense fortune has been recovered. For over 380 years, explorers, treasure hunters, and historians have scoured the seabed, chasing leads and rumors of the galleon's resting place. The fate of the Merchant Royal continues to haunt the waters, tantalizing treasure hunters and historians alike. Will its secrets ever be revealed, or will the ocean guard its bounty for eternity? The Kinross incident, a mystery in the skies. On a fateful November night in 1953, the peace of Kinross Air Force Base in Michigan was shattered by a mystery that defies explanation. The disappearance of Captain Edward J. Schlebe and his F-89 Scorpion jet. During a routine night training mission, Schlebe spotted an unidentified flying object on his radar, a bright light darting erratically across the sky. He engaged in pursuit, only to have both the jet and the mysterious light vanish without a trace.
The Aeroactive biplane is one of the oldest of the kind still flying. I'm very happy to put it on show, its owner, Norman Jones. The swordfish, Sir Alan Cobham, wasn't going to miss a show like this. For 2 pins, he'd have flown that cosmic wind himself.
10 minutes after his last transmission, silence fell. Search and rescue operations scoured the icy waters of Lake Michigan, but neither Schlebe nor his jet was ever found. Was it a mechanical failure, an accident, or something far more wicked? Speculation ran rampant. Some suggested a cover-up of extraterrestrial involvement, while others believed the jet simply succumbed to the elements. What truly happened that night remains a haunting enigma. The skies above Kinross still hold secrets, waiting to be unveiled.
There was a decidedly motley collection of planes on view at Wickham Air Park, where the Guild of Air Pilots and Navigators held a garden party.
The Forgotten Legion, a mystery in the mists of time. In the heart of the Swiss Alps, where legends intertwine with history, lies one of the greatest military enigmas ever recorded: the mysterious disappearance of the lost Roman legion. In 9 AD, the Roman Empire, at the zenith of its power, sent the Legione Hispana, known as the Ninth Legion, to quell the fierce tribes of Germania. Tasked with the impossible, this formidable force vanished without a trace. After a brutal campaign filled with bloodshed, the Legion marched into the mists of history, never to be heard from again. What fate befell them? Were they ambushed by hostile tribes, lost to the unforgiving wilderness, or did they defect to the enemy? Roman historian Tacitus alluded to the disaster, hinting at a calamitous defeat that wiped the legion from existence. Yet as time wore on, the mystery deepened. Theories flourished. Some claimed the legion was swallowed by the mountains, while others suggested they forged a new life among the very tribes they were sent to conquer. For centuries, treasure hunters and historians alike have scoured the Alps for evidence, unearthing relics that hint at a Roman presence. Yet, the actual fate of the Legionia Hispana remains shrouded in mystery, a tantalizing riddle that has intrigued generations. From ghostly ships to lost legions, treasure-laden vessels to vanishing jets, these stories remind us of the mysteries that still lie hidden in our world. Could there be more to the stories than meets the eye? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed unraveling these mysteries with us, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Misstree Media for more explorations of history's greatest enigmas. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest deep dives, and don't miss our next video, where we'll continue to explore the unsolved and the unexplained.